Greetings, IB Artist. This is Ms. A. If you are in the last term of your first year as an IB Art student, I've come up with a list of 3 questions that you should ask yourself at this point. You need to really objectively look at the skills that you have built up so far. So one of the most important ones that I keep going on about is drawing. How are your drawing skills? Do you need to work on those some more? Do you need to improve them? Do you have work which show off your drawing skills? Because I think that's really important, as technical proficiency is something you're being graded on. So make sure that you do, even if your work is very abstract or technology based or screen based, it's important to have at least some work that covers basic skills like drawing and painting and 3D work that score you marks for the technical ability. So the second question is, does my work have a focus? Do I have clear artistic intentions? Is there a theme or a prevailing concept behind my work? So at this point, you should have a clear idea of what your work is about. It's not about necessarily having a theme. You can have a theme. I personally think that that kind of helps you unify your work under a theme, which can be explored in many directions, but there is a commonality there. Remember that in your exhibition, the first component is actually about how your work is connected as a whole. And again, it doesn't have to be a literal theme as in, okay, so my theme is cats, so in every single painting I have a cat. It's not as literal as that. It is more about having a focus in your artwork that you explore in a critical way. So at this point, I recommend my video that I made about themes in IB Art, and having a focus in your work. And again, it doesn't have to be super specific, it doesn't have to be literal. In fact, it shouldn't be one of those things. It should be something that is wide enough so that you can examine it from different perspectives in a critical way. The advantage of having that is that you then have a focus that you're exploring, and this focus that you're exploring will also inform the skills that you need to acquire in order to express that idea, the techniques that you have to master in order to express that idea better in different media, and also the choice of materials. Which leads me to the third question. Am I choosing materials and media that are appropriate to the intentions or the focus behind my work? That is something that you should be aware of and developing by this time, because it's important to highlight in your process portfolio how and why you chose the materials that you did. And it should be connected to what you are trying to express in your work. When you're choosing specific materials that you think are appropriate for what you're trying to express and do in your work, make sure that you're looking at artists who are using similar materials. Most probably you're looking at them because they have similar kind of concerns in their work, but even if they don't, you can learn a lot from an artist by looking at how they are using the material, what kind of skills they have developed, and how they are manipulating that medium in order to express various ideas and concerns. So I hope you're enjoying your course so far. It's important that you stay on top of developing and experimenting in your first year, so that when you come back in your second year, when it's all kind of a big blur before the exhibition because things are progressing so quickly, by kind of really focusing on the experimentation and discovery and learning and mastering a variety of skills, you're really ensuring that when you come back in year 2, you have everything you need to confidently go about creating your best work and presenting your exhibition, successfully. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you're enjoying your IB course so far. I hope you've had a lot of fun. I hope you've learned loads and that you are more and more confident. And I hope that you're looking forward to making a lot more work in the summer. I will have a video specifically talking about how you should prepare for the summer, because you will be working, you know that. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope that it's given you a list of things that you're thinking about. Thank you so much for watching. This is Miss A. All the best.